When did you know I was gay? When, the first time you opened your mouth, Steve?
No, you know what's funny? I probably knew when I got there because everybody knew. But when you first got there, because I know these stories from people like Connie Chung, nobody knew. And it was just like,
Oh, there's...
the chicks were very excited. Because you had worked, you were a reporter like in the Inland Empires, and then you came into the office, and it was very exciting. And somebody figured it out somehow.
Yes, there was a producer, Tammy Taylor, who...
Of course.
We went out for drinks once after...
Beautiful girl.
Beautiful. And everybody drooled over her.
Beautiful.
And I remember we went out once, and she point blank said to me, Steve, tell me, do you like little boys or little girls?
Oh, my God. This was when you could say things like that.
Yeah. I said,
And you said...
I don't remember what I said. I was stunned that somebody would actually come out and ask me.
Well, she probably didn't want to waste another date if you weren't interested. So I probably knew.
Yeah.
Not that I would have known.
Oh, it's something that, well...
Because you didn't...
Flounce?
Well, and you didn't really publicly come out till sometime after that.
No, I didn't. I came out on the air at E!
Which was pretty damn brave.
Well, I was telling a story about, I just didn't feel like I could hide it any longer. The brutal beating of Matthew Shepard had taken place, and, you know, that weighed heavily on me. And then I was interviewing Susan Sarandon for the movie Stepmom. And she said to me, what did you think of it? And I said, well, you know, I thought it was a good movie. And in fact, I wanted to get out of the theater before the lights came up so people couldn't see me crying. And she said, Steve, come on. When you cry, women love to see a man who can cry. They'll line up around the block for a man who'll cry. And I said, yeah, but I'm gay. She said, oh, well, they like that even more.
And had you planned this at all?
No, but I, you know, take into consideration the fact that it's Susan Sarandon and, you know, a more welcoming... And it was just kind of an offhanded remark. And
then it changed things?
Well, a little bit. The news director at E! Said to me, you could have let us know ahead of time, you know, because then we edited it into the piece. It was a self-contained tape piece. And I said, no, leave it in. So, anyway.
And people don't realize that was a brave decision.
Oh, at that time? Yeah, in the 90s? Well, and now everybody's gay. You know, Andy Cohen, Anderson Cooper.
You're like, I was first-ish.
Well, there's somewhere on Google, my brother-in-law told me, my brother-in-law who's married to my brother, told me that he had Googled me or something and said that I was one of the first people to be openly gay, broadcast journalist type thing. So
I always think of you as the first.
Hey, trailblazer.
What, if I may interview you,
Sure.
how was your family's reaction?
Well, my brother, who's also gay, didn't have a problem with
But you have a big family.
Well, not so much anymore.
Yeah, big family.
But my parents, I tried to tell my father once, the Baptist minister father, and he held up his hand and he said, you know, Steve, there was a time and place when people's private lives were private. Let's keep it that way.
I remember they would come to stay with you.
Oh, yes. And my boyfriend.
But they didn't really.
No.
Yeah.
And whenever they would leave, my mother would say to Kirk, thanks for giving up your bedroom. It was my bedroom. It was my bedroom too, you know. Anyway, it is what it is. And hopefully things are changing.
Yeah.
Although,
I mean, they loved you dearly. They just maybe didn't want to really know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, different generation.
Yeah.